Welcome back to another APH Networks video review. I'm Alex Rawlings. Today I will be reviewing the SilverStone MMS02 military grade IP68 water resistant and dust proof external 2.5 inch drive enclosure with USB 3.1 Gen 2. Let's get rocking. This little thing, it's a beaut. It's rugged, it's heavy, it's got weight to it, and it is water resistant. So here we have the insides, pretty basic. I just got two sides to it. They go together. But here, this is where all the money goes. This is a serial ATA. This is what connects to the hard drive itself. It can either be a disk drive or it can be solid state, which is what I have here. It's a simple installation. You just go click, it's there. Now, one thing about the inside of the drive, it has these four little pokey guys sticking out. Now those are there to keep your drive secure physically. So there's screw holes on the bottom of most drives. Those are for screwing into cases. But here, it uses those just to keep the drive secure. Now, when you attach it, it's secure, even before I screwed it in. Only a little bit of movement. And that can be negated with the pads it comes with. It comes with two of these 3M foam pads. There's a thin one and a little bit of a thicker one. So if your hard drive isn't quite big enough to fit in there snugly, you can just peel that off, stick it to the inside of here, put it on top. It'll keep it nice and secure. Also comes with a bunch of these little doodads. That's not a very good word for it, I'm sorry. But these ones, they can just go on the bottom of the enclosure. They fit perfectly inside of these holes where the screws go, so you can put those in there to cover the screws over. It just adds an extra layer of protection against water and dust, and also prevents slippage because it just keeps a better grip on smooth surfaces. You can also use it on the inside if you really want. It's up to you, it's your enclosure. Now it also comes with this. This is a thermal pad. You can stick this on the bottom underneath, and it dissipates heat from your drive. Because obviously when a drive is working, it builds up heat, especially if it's a disk drive. With all that spinning, creates a lot of friction, creates a lot of thermal energy. So this, if you stick it to the bottom of this, and also peel off the other side, stick it to the bottom of your drive, it will allow the heat to dissipate and protect your drive just a little bit better, because as we know, heat is not a good thing for electronics. Once you have the inside of your enclosure optimized, you just stick it in there, put the seal. There's a little bit of a groove. Make sure that seal's in there nice and snugly. All right, so once you have it all attached together again, you'll notice there is a groove running along the outside. Look how convenient that is. It is pretty much the exact width of the cord, and it just fits in there nice and snugly. You know, sometimes it sticks out a little bit. That's not a big deal. Now, the greatest part, USB-C, one of the greatest technological advancements in the last 2,000 years. This is a great piece of hardware because it's reversible, goes both ways. You already know USB-C. I don't need to tell you about that. With this particular drive enclosure, it supports data transfer speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second. So that's all the technical stuff. It's a great enclosure. It fits drives snugly. There's not really much going against it, but we do need to test how waterproof it is. Let's go do that right now. All right, so now we're going to test the water resistance of this here enclosure. So what I did is I put a $5 bill inside the enclosure, just put everything back together. Now, if it comes out dry, then we'll know that it is at least water resistant. So I just put it in a bowl, poured a bunch of water over it, just made sure it was nice and full, I let it actually sit there for about 5-ish minutes. I'm not going to show it sitting there for 5 minutes, obviously. I'll just cut to me wiping down the counter and then emptying out the bowl of water. So it's just the enclosure inside. So I just wiped it down so I didn't get my hands all wet because I can't actually touch water. I removed the top of the enclosure, looked inside, and there was a nice dry $5 bill waiting for me. So that's a pretty good product.